Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Chris, and this is Josie. Josie, hey. Josie, my little black Labrador. She's cool. She matches my clothes, which is not why I bought her. Today I'm going to show you my new Jazzmaster. I'm sitting on the floor so that I can fit everything into this shot because I'm not very good with video. Anyway, it's a Saloon Doors 62 Survivor Jazzmaster, they're calling it. Made by my friend Drew. Yeah, it's amazing. I've wanted a Jazzmaster for a long time, and now I finally have it. What he's done, he's like basically made it as if it's, you know, a Jazzmaster that you found in your grandpa's cupboard, were you to have such an awesome grandpa. Yeah, like you look at the body, it's beautiful checking, like it's just been in a closet for 60 years or something. It's nice and relict, and like the bridge just looks old. It's awesome. Beautiful tortoiseshell pick guard, which is nice and feels like it's old as well. And it's just beautiful hand mount pickups, but by one of Drew's buddies in Chicago, who I can't actually remember the name of. Pair of cool toe knobs. Apparently, it's impossible to find volume knobs off vintage Jazzmasters. Don't know what that is, but they're actually mismatched, which I kind of like as well. Kind of looking too normal. If you look at the board, it's clay dot inlays, which I love. It's just it just feels so vintage and old, like it's actually from that era. It's just so nice, and you can see the timber is just such a rich color. It's just so pretty and gorgeous. Jumbo frets on it. They got big fat hands. The headstock. Everyone's asking about this. This is Drew Basford's Saloon Door Guitars little logo. What happened was I ordered this, and I had a few pretty major financial road bumps come my way, and Drew kind of gave up on me and he put this on because he was just going to take it to a store and sell it or something. But I kind of messaged him about a week out, just in time, and then I was going to originally have a Fender decal put on it, but after doing that, he's kind of gone, well, I have to stand back, yada. I thought, well, it's kind of cool, I might stick with that, and he's put on my little initials at the end there, Chris Paulson, which is cool. And on the back, it's got the vintage style cloisons. Yeah, they're cool, and then like the neck is just, gorgeous. Like it's just, look at that timber, it's just so old school and beautiful, like grain, and it's like a random old neck plate on it. Don't know what the serial number is, just an old vintage one. Yeah, and again, more checky on the back. It's so nice, it's so pretty. Like I have a feeling it's going to relic really quickly, being nitro. Yeah, it's great. One thing we did in this guitar, which is quite different, is that most people just like don't bother with the rhythm section and just leave it disabled. What we decided to do, because originally I was kind of interested in it, just interested in hearing how it sounds, but pretty much everyone disconnects it, which I thought was kind of interesting. But what we did, I was watching a video about the Johnny Marr Jaguar, which he's got a setting in that where he runs the pickups in parallel to give him this big, fat output, like a giant humbucker. I thought, well, why don't we try that on this? And we found a schematic for it and wired it up so that it's normal traditional Jazzmaster until you get the switch and go up, and then it puts these both on in parallel as opposed to just in series, like when you have it in the middle position, which is really cool. I'll show you that in a second. It just sounds huge. Yeah. Pretty much the guitar. I'll give you a bit of a show. This is my board at the moment, I'll show you in a sec. Nothing really too fancy. It's a really low gain overdrive I'll start off on the Satori Centaur, I think it's called. Turn all this shit off. First of all, clean. That's the neck position. CC1 AC30 with a single Lowrance driver in it. That's the neck. Then the middle. Then the bridge by itself. cool. Sounds really nice and warm. Interesting. Another thing, a lot of people said, "Oh, why didn't you get a mastery bridge put on it?" And the reason, and I was going to. Originally, I was going to put a mastery on it, but then a couple of guys, like guitar techs, like proper ones, not just hacks like me, said, "Oh, you know, I could make a traditional style bridge behave like a mastery, you know," and they're kind of, "Hey, Jazzy, what are you doing? You know, not as ugly, and you know, it's cheaper, and you have to spend the money on it, yeah, all that kind of stuff." And I think he's right. Like, it doesn't jump. There's no strings jump out of these slots. Like, this is different to the standard kind of one, which is like a threaded screw. Like, it's actually got a little groove on it. Yeah, they're all fully adjustable. You know, they're not like the crummy ones. You know, so far I haven't had any tuning problems. I haven't had anything jump out or anything like that. It's just great. So I'm like, well, yeah, fair enough. If you like your mastery, cool. I haven't actually really had a good go of one yet, but I am interested to have a little try of one. But at this point, this guy's fantastic. No complaints. But the trem is kind of another thing that really interested me in the Jazzmaster. Like, people like, you know, like all the Sonic Youth dudes and Nels Klein and people, you know, they give the trem such a bashing. You get such an interesting sound out of it. Like Jamie Hutchings from Blue Bottle Kiss. Yeah, and they're really quite stable, and they just sound so cool. And you can do those big kind of Kevin Shieldsy kind of, you know, strum chords like. Yeah, it's really fun, and it really gives that extra sound. Great job of setting it up. I may need to bend that bar out a little bit. I got big hands, it's kind of hard to fit it under there easily, but you know. Let's put some pedals on. So just with the super hard on, I think it sounds great. You hear why a lot of surf dudes liked it, like you hear the. Shit at the moment, but you can hear that though, like it's really. Get my Pulp Fiction on. Maybe the neck position. But you get the idea though. Sounds really. Hey Jess. Hello. Excuse me, over there. In your bed. In your bed. Yeah, she's going back to bed. Anyway, so that's just with the clean boost. But with a bit of dirt. This is just in the middle position because it's buzzers. With my dirty Carlton power. I just moved house, which is one of these boxes are here. That's just a Satori Overdrive by itself. I might put a boost on. The neck pickup's got a really cool kind of almost garagey kind of sound, like. Yeah, you can almost imagine Craig Nichols playing on, even though he obviously played the Strat. But I'll try the Distortron on the box of rock. That's just with the bridge pickup, which is quite low output compared to the other one. And then in the middle position, like this is without the parallel switch or anything. Really dirty, really cool and big. Just a little distortion box. That's nothing crazy. That's just a distortion on the box of rock. Then if I turn the parallel switch on, yeah, quite an output boost, I think. I understand why bands like Tumbleweed and that kind of thing love the Jazzmasters. They're going to try the Fuzz Munchkin, which is like a big muff type thing. Yeah, cool, huh? I don't really know much about big muffs. Even back into the bridge. Select from the now different black Colts. So that's cool. Yeah, but it's like really kind of almost ambient-y kind of stuff, you know, it works really well, I think, with, like, I'm going to play with this kind of stuff last night. cut-off switch as well. Behind the bridge. Jazzy likes it. What I thought I would also show you. So that's the guitar. Cool, huh?